Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the series where I interview blockchain professionals for the chaise project. Today I have with me Tonia Damvakeraki, who works as the managing director for the EU Blockchain Observatory Forum of DG Connect. Hi Tonia, it's nice having you here.
It's lovely being
Could
here
you
with you.
Could you start by telling us about your career? So what do you do now and how you got there? How was your path?
Okay, sure. I'm currently deeply involved in various technology projects with a strong focus on innovation and technology policy. So my journey is a little different than the normal person that would be involved in blockchain. So I'm in the technology space for the last 17 years. With quite a significant involvement in blockchain since 2020, when I took over the management of the EU Blockchain Observatory and Forum. This was not exactly random. I was very much involved in deep tech projects and technology policy projects in the past. And when the consortium that I was working for won the tender, they assigned me as the managing director of the project for being the main contact person with DigiConnect and the relevant stakeholders on the policy side in order to do the work that the observatory did for a good number of 4 years. So what we did was try to understand and leverage blockchain technology for societal and environmental benefits, but not only. We looked into different aspects of how blockchain can help improve daily life, work life, and offer some significant benefits for the environment, society, policymaking, and other types of activities. With regards to my career overall, it has always been driven by my passion for technology convergence and its potential to create positive impacts. And this has allowed me to contribute in shaping policies and supporting technology applications that promote sustainability and societal good. So this is overall my background.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. So in your role at the EU Blockchain Observatory and Forum, how do you see the intersection of policy and technology shaping the future of blockchain in Europe?
Actually, this intersection is quite important and it's very crucial for shaping the future of blockchain in Europe. Uh, there are effective policies and there should be effective policies in order to help create a conducive environment for innovation while ensuring that the technology is used in a responsible manner. Within the EU Blockchain Observatory and Forum, the main focus was to better understand the application of blockchain technology and to help the European Commission develop policies in order to foster innovation, protect users, ensure ethical use, and make sure that the technology was leveraged in a way that people would understand its benefits and use it as a tool to help improve and provide positive impacts. We have worked closely with policymakers from the European Commission and the member states. We have collaborated with many people from the technology sector and several stakeholders coming from any type of organization that you can name, from academia to research to industry to policymaking, of course, but also NGOs and environmental organizations, with the aim to create a balanced framework to encourage technological advancements while at the same time addressing any potential risks and societal impacts.
All right, now changing a little bit the topic to blockchain skills. Which skills would you say are essential for blockchain professionals nowadays?
Well, Normally, the focus should be on technical skills, and a number of diverse skills are required for a successful professional career. These technical skills could include strong understanding of how technology and DLT overall works, cryptography, smart contract development. This type of knowledge is fundamental. I mean, knowledge of developing and software languages such as C++ and Python are essential. But I think that from a different perspective, one may say that it's also important to have some sort of interdisciplinary skills, including a good understanding of how economics work, a bit of knowledge and understanding of the legal framework and policy frameworks. As mentioned before, it's essential because we have seen that blockchain intersects with many different areas and many different sectors. So to have the technical skills is on the one hand essential, but to have more horizontal and soft skills is also very useful to make sure that one can be part of a broader team working for the solutions that blockchain and DLT technologies bring. Analytical and problem-solving skills are crucial for navigating these complex challenges in the field. And then soft skills like, communication, team building, teamwork, adaptability, collaboration, and another thing, especially when working with solutions that have to do with cryptos or communities in general, is community building, community engagement, and community management.
Okay, indeed. We know in the project that interdisciplinary skills are also very important. Obviously, technical skills are super important, but we also emphasize interdisciplinary skills. Maybe any more advice that you have to current and future blockchain professionals regarding the interdisciplinary skills?
Yes, I think that they are quite vital for blockchain professionals. Because, as we said before, the technology itself intersects with many different fields and sectors. So understanding, for example, the economic implications, the legal and other policy frameworks, any policy considerations is equally important to mastering the technical aspects of the technology. So my main advice would be to those that are currently working on blockchain and for those that are interested in working in blockchain in the future, to seek knowledge and experiences beyond their primary areas of expertise, to try to engage with experts from other disciplines, to stay up to speed with the regulatory changes, and to try and understand the broader context in which blockchain is being used and operated. Through a holistic approach, I think it's better. There are better chances of enabling the professionals to create a more impactful and sustainable environment for their work, and for providing more sustainable and impactful solutions within this context.
Building a bit on what you just said, on the many sectors which are impacted by blockchain, digital economy is growing very fast in general. So what advice would you give for the professionals, especially in the blockchain field, to keep up with all these changes?
This is tricky, but it's really a good question, in the sense that indeed, we see that everything is changing. We see that the priorities, even within the Commission, change very fast, and the adoption of and endorsement of many different technologies is something that is happening very rapidly. So to keep up with the rapid changes in this continuously changing environment, it's essential to drive yourself through learning. So one needs to always stay curious. You need to stay proactive. You need to keep seeking new knowledge and skills. And this, I think, can only happen through engagement with other experts, through participation in interesting events, conferences, workshops, trainings. And that's the only way to keep on learning and to keep staying up to speed. That's the most proficient way to do it. I mean, meeting new professionals, engaging with new networks, communicating and exchanging ideas with your peers, but also with people that you may consider as mentors. It's essential. And at the same time, it is also very crucial that you get hands-on experience, work on projects, collaborate with others, try to find ways to apply your knowledge in real-world scenarios, and be ready to adapt. Be open to changes. We are technology evangelists, but at the same time, we need to be open to new challenges. We need to be open to knowing more things, to learning more things, and to making sure that we can adjust to the fast-paced environment that we are living in.
All right. Now, I wanted to ask you about the challenges. I think that the very fast-growing field in general is a challenge itself, but what are some other challenges that you foresee for blockchain professionals in the coming years? And what would you say are the best ways to prepare to overcome these challenges?
Yeah, this is also a very good question. I mean, there are actually so many challenges with technologies today. I mean, there are so many risks and threats that we need to overcome, and at the same time, look at the technologies without fear and embracing them for improving our future. So one of the things that I consider as a key challenge in terms of grasping technologies overall is to embrace the fact that technologies are here as a tool, as something to help us improve our lives, to help us improve the way that we live, the way that we work, and to enable us for more creative processing, more creative thinking, more creative ideas. So always keep in the back of your head that technology is a tool, and the way that you use it is the way that you choose to use it. So you can decide what's more impactful, what's more beneficial on your own. The technology itself is nothing without you behind it deciding how it should be used. That's one key challenge that should always be in the back of our heads. On more practical challenges, I think that blockchain in the minds of a lot is now competing with AI, which I don't think should be the case. I mean, AI is providing you with more hands-on results, and it's easier to use, and it's easier to understand as a tool in the sense that, you write a prompt in a chatbot and you get a response that you can directly use for writing an article or writing an essay or making a presentation or whatever. You always need to understand that there are underlying technologies supporting AI, and blockchain is one of them, making sure that the data that is provided through the AI is something that can be trusted. It's trusted data. So that's one example. I don't think that AI is a threat. The collaboration, the convergence of the technologies is something that is very important. Another thing that is very important to consider are the regulatory landscape challenges, because there are continuous changes in the way that we perceive the technology, and the policymakers perceive the technology, and the legislators perceive the technology, in order to make sure that consumers and users are protected and the rights are protected, and we avoid having corruption and schemes behind the technology, which may harden the actual use of it. So we need to be up to date with the new requirements of the legal frameworks. We need to look into potential alignments between European and other legislation. We need to look at the background thinking of the regulators and try to see how we can actually utilize the guidelines and the legal frameworks that they provide us with. Another challenge, which has always been a great challenge for blockchain, is scalability and interoperability of blockchain solutions. Because these always need to take into consideration security and privacy concerns. And that's not always easy, especially when we are discussing large-scale adoption. So we need to prepare ourselves for these challenges. And for current and future professionals, this requires that they keep educating themselves, that they stay engaged with the regulatory developments, and that they work on building robust and scalable solutions, and collaborating with diverse sets of stakeholders to make sure that this kind of challenges can easily be, overcome. So yeah, that would be my advice in terms of challenges.
Okay, so the overall, you're quite optimistic, I would say.
I am, because I think that if we have in mind the best use of the technology and the positive impacts and the positive convergences that we can have with other technologies, then I don't see why one shouldn't be optimistic. I think that there are some aspects that require attention, but otherwise I think that we should all be optimistic, and I think that blockchain has so many benefits to offer, so why not?
Exactly. And that's a very good way to finish the interview. Thank you so much, Tonia, for your time and for all the guidance.
Thank you as well.